Hello, 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 Sagittarius. How are you guys doing today? Welcome, welcome. I'm Patti, your empath that is doing the intuitive reading for November 16th through the 22nd. So welcome for those of you that are new. I do intuitive reading and coaching. So in being an empath, I've got several abilities. So the only other announcement that I have today is that if you're watching this live or before the 14th, I'm doing 2 lives on the 14th, one in the morning at 11 about paranormal encounters and empaths. I've had several of them, many of them. So I'm sharing some of those with you to help break away from some fears. But one is sort of freaky and scary. So because it was only because I didn't understand what was going on. I think I figured it out. But anyway. And then also the one at 3 o'clock is about the moons and the energies for the rest of November of what's going on, because we have a new moon coming on the 15th and a full moon coming on the 30th, which is all about Gemini, and a lunar eclipse actually too. So let's get going. These are energies for the 16th through the 22nd. All right, I got one energy. Where did it go? That's weird. Okay, so that's follow the leader. Can't follow the leader if I can't find you. Sorry. I'm in one of those moods today. All right, so we do have the follow the leader. That is 4 though, so that is about stability, making sure that you're on track. We've got home, and I'll show you these here in a second, which is the number 9, and that is about intensity. And then we have commitment, which is about 9 and commitment. Oh boy, what's going on with you guys? So follow the leader. I don't know if that's you or if that is somebody that you are going to be following or somebody's following you. If you are the leader of something, whether you're a boss or just leader of a project, or maybe your friends group that you're the one always setting things up and doing stuff, remember, you are being watched. Your integrity, your morals, the way you handle yourself, the way you handle situations, people watch. Even when you don't think they do, they watch. I just had a client tell me a couple weeks ago something that I really didn't think much of, but sure did for her. And it made me happy that I could make her life a little bit more easier. So really be careful if you are the leader of something that you have the responsibility to either bring somebody to the light or bring them down to the low vibrations, which is not what we're here to do. So there's something going on in your home. So this could actually be, oh, thank you. So this could also be, because I looked at the word commitment and somebody said, follow the leader. So somebody might be in a relationship that, we all have our roles, and I don't want you to email me or comment, oh, you're all that. Well, I am old school, but the thing is, we do have our roles. Females are built for nurturing. Our brains work differently. So we are built for nurturing and having babies and doing that thing. And the man has so much testosterone. They're meant to be hunters and providers and do that way. So we do have our roles in this big ball. We really do. But it doesn't mean we have to stay within those roles. There's so many levels. As far as, there's a feminine male and a regular male, a macho male. There's so many levels. But but the thing is, we do have our somewhat roles. So when it comes to marriage, because it sounds like somebody's getting ready to set up a home, to become a unit or a togetherness kind of a thing. So for that person, whoever that is really key to make sure that in this commitment that you have, that you both know your roles inside the home. And do that before you do put the ring on, if you're getting married, or if you're going to shack up and you move in. Make sure you guys know your roles before you move in, because people move in so quick together that they don't communicate well enough before they get, I'm in love, we want to be together. Yeah, well, move in together and see how long you want to be together. because you've got to communicate your roles. You got to communicate who's going to be in charge of what. You've got to communicate. You got to communicate all that stuff. So yeah. So you want to be sure that each of you know what's going on. All right. So let's get some energies for the week. Now on these energies too, I feel like there is not this one here. Leo's really had an emotional thing they had to work on. This is, I feel like, more of the heart, but it's also a physical preparation of some kind. This is something to have to do with movement, you know, your body moving, your body getting things ready. It could also mean that, you know, you're getting ready to have a baby as well, because your body is getting ready to have that baby, and your home is going to be definitely changed. You definitely have to know who's going to be doing what, getting up in the middle of the night. And it will make a huge commitment. It will make a very, very different kind of a commitment, because now you have a little one. That's somebody's energy there. I don't know who that's for, but I feel like I can feel the body, like the body's getting ready. So I don't know who that's for. All right, so let's see what's going on. Yeah. Queen of Intuition. I do this all the time. Queen of Cups. But she is all about intuition, and she's very smart, and she's very keen, and she's very on the mark. She is understanding, which means whatever's going on in this home and this preparation of something, and this could be, you know, a work. Maybe you're an entrepreneur and you're preparing your shop or your store or your team or whatever. Or maybe you're a student and you're preparing everything that you can to get ready for the next year for school in this chaotic way of doing things. So you could be preparing for that and deciding if you want to make that next level commitment to school. Because you do. You have to follow your instructors. You just have to follow the way that the schools are doing things. And schools now, I hate to say it, are all business. They're a business. They're not there really to educate. It's make sure that the graduation levels stay up, and let's make sure that we've got this amount so we can get the funding. It's all about the money anymore. It used to be about really making sure that the kids knew what they were getting into. Yeah, it's all about the truth. You got two queens here. Two powerful, powerful energies. They're not quite at the top as far as authority, but they are right alongside it. So they really know their stuff. So maybe you're getting your stuff in order in that manner too. I needed to clean the house today, so I'm burning some frankincense. I love it. Reminds me back when I was little, we were Catholic. It's like, they're swinging the incense during the thing. I was like, what is that smell? As a kid, it was like, ooh. All right, let's see what else here. Yeah, you got good stuff coming your way. Woohoo! 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 Sapadil. Okay, so we have 10 of Pentacles. Can't get any better than that. You've got money, you've got unconditional love, you've got truth, you've got the animals. No, but this is here again. And there is a message coming this way. So also too, we've got the Knight of Swords. So you've got somebody coming with a message, but it also could be something is coming in fairly fast. Something is going to happen very fast. It could have to do with money, but it also has to do with the truth. I just got a movie in my head. I don't know who this is for. So it's sort of like, finally something happened. Maybe somebody passed. There's money, inheritance. The money's there. It's coming in. And somebody who's in charge is like, you know what? You were never around. So the truth is going to hurt a little bit for somebody. But the truth is that this person also is following their intuition and is a caring person. So they're not vindictive. So I don't know who that's for. I don't know why that energy came through, but if that's the case. But there is a message coming for somebody else also too. The Knight of Swords is facing the Ten of Pentacles. So that's why I'm thinking that this is a really good thing that's coming. But somebody is going to have responsibility and commitment to handle all of this. I feel a feminine energy that is going to have to handle all of this. And a feminine energy for this couple that's getting married or coming together, living together. It's like a woman, woman that has more controlling. However, she's not a control freak, but she likes to be in charge for that home who they're moving into. So that's why it's really, 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 really important for that communication to happen before you guys move in. Yeah, another one, another message. But we also have the Knight of Pentacles, and I was going to say the Knight of Coins. Oh, Lordy Jesus, what's wrong with me today? The Knight of Pentacles, he's bringing a message to somebody of love. He's bringing a message of love to somebody, but he's running away from a situation. Now, if this is a person that's bringing a message of love that just went through a divorce, be really, really careful. Or if he's gone through a divorce and it's been less than a year, be really, really careful. Because I feel like this commitment was done, but it's not done. It's like they're in separation mode, or they're not taking a break, but they're separated. So be really careful of that. If somebody's coming to you and they profess they love you or they really care about you, make sure you know their background, what is going on in their home. Because sometimes what seems to be is not what is. Does that make sense? What seems to be is not what is. All right. Let's go to a different deck. All righty. So let's see what else we've got going. I would really like some clarification on the Queen of Cups, please. What is she being intuitive about mainly? What is going on? You've got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords there, back to back, and they're, I don't know. Okay. Huh. Really? Okay, so what I'm being shared, they're asking me to look at their faces. So, okay. And then we have the Seven of Cups. So let me go on this first. So what we have here is that when they ask me to look at certain things on the cards, I have to stop a minute and I really have to focus because there is something that they do want to share. So if you look at their faces, I don't know if you see this or not. I do. But I also hear what they're telling me as well. So one of these women is about earthly truth. So she's very adamant about earthly truth. So something that is going on in this relationship or whatever, she's got this air like, no, it's this way and this is the way it needs to be. Whereas the Queen of Cups is about spirit, about listening to the divine, about listening to the universe or whoever it is. And there's like a little battle here. There's a battle between two people. I want to say two women, that one is just not getting it. because they're not thinking about spirit. They're not thinking about that. And they may not even believe in it. They're just like, well, that's not the way it works here. It's sort of like when you want to change something or do something at your job and their boss is like, well, that's not the way we do things here. Even though they probably think it's a good idea, we don't do that here. That's the earthly part, or the truth. And the earth's truth is not the truth. So, you know, a lot of it is based on false truth. I want to know also too what this these two knights coming in are. Why are they against each other? King of Swords. Again, we've got two. So definitely the truth needs to be shared. So again, when this is around follow the leader or making a commitment or the home or moving in with somebody, getting married to somebody, conjoining together for whatever reason, work, project, love, you really have to have your T's crossed and your I's dotted, because the truth is going to, actually the truth is going to bring you everything, and it will come in quicker than you think. Because when the truth is being held back, then it can't move things forward. It's like the elephant stuck in the mud. It can't move forward because you're holding the vibrations down. The vibrations can't be lifted. It's like putting a lid on a box, and then, you know, when you tell the truth, that box opens and all the butterflies fly out. Yeah. Yeah. Tower. There is going to be change. This is going to really change something. And it's going to change it for the better. I mean, there's so much good stuff here. It's going to change it for the better. So we have the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. Side by side. Woohoo! Because now we've got 2 10 of Pentacles. You've got double pleasure, double fun, double income. I don't know if you guys are old enough to know that. So you do have some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful opportunities coming, and it is going to change your life. It is going to change your life around, because the 9 of Pentacles, she's all about luxury. Well, I say she because that's the original deck, but it's all about luxury. It's about the top of your game. It's about everything. So be sure that you make sure that you tell get the truth out, get the facts out. You know, again, get all the facts out, because you will be so at the top of your game that people are going to wonder what the heck happened, because it is going to turn your life completely around to the good side. That's amazing. This is amazing. I mean, you can't get anything better. I am so happy for you guys, Sag. I really am. This is amazing. It is about time. The Mars retrograde, the Mercury retrograde had everything so messed up. 2020's got us so messed up. Hi, Crystal. You're welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Yeah, I'm almost done, and then I'll answer one question. All right? I do that at the end. So if you come on and you want to ask something, I usually do them at the end. So let me make sure that there isn't any more energies that want to come through for this reading, because it's the best reading of the week. I have to say, Sagittarians, this is the best reading of the week. A lot of them are very heavy this week. I don't know why. I don't know why. So we have the 7 of Swords. Just be really mindful. There is somebody that's actually going to fight you or not want to follow you. It's your job, if they don't, to figure out a way, not to manipulate them, but to show them that there is a good reason to follow you. Or if there is a good reason to make a commitment. Now, because this could be a job, it could be also, you know, a marriage, it could be whatever. And if there's a kerfuffle, you've got to calm it down to where you can talk them and tell them why this is a good thing. Because there's messages coming. I don't know what this message is for you guys, but you're going to be fighting earth and spirit a little bit. But just be truthful, look at the facts, and you're going to be blessed, rewarded, huge. It's all over the place, but it will change your life. It is going to change your life. It is going to turn it around. It's sort of like somebody winning the lottery. It changes their life. They think it's going to change their life really good. Well, it does for a while until everything's gone or people come at them and that kind of thing. But that's why it's really important to cross your T's, dot your I's, and know exactly what the truth is and the facts are before you get into anything this week. Because I'm excited for you. Can I have part of that blessing? Can I have part of the reward? I'm a Virgo, so I don't get any of this. So, all right, Sagittarian, that's the reading. So, yeah, if you have a question, Crystal, go ahead. Okay, so do you see Stefan coming towards me for a commitment soon? So let me ask one question. How long have you guys known each other? You're a Sagittarius and he's a Capricorn. Well, let's see. Let me meditate on this just for a second. How long have you guys known each other, though? That's the only question that I ask. Since high school. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, Divine. Crystal wants to know if Stefan is going to be coming to a commitment with her. And if it is it, you know, it'd be nice to know if you could share if it's going to be sooner or later. What I was told, I don't know your age right now, but what I was just downloaded is he's a man boy. What that means is that he is still an immature man, making choices like a boy would. So that would be sort of like, you know, playing games like, hey, I'll call you at 7, never calls you. And then the next day it's like, hey, how are you doing? Yeah, okay. So he still could be a man boy. Trust me, they could be that way in their 50s, 60s and never. But the thing is, what they're asking you to watch for is he doing things and not owning them? So like you say, he's on and off, on and off. So is he doing that? And if he is doing that, they just said he's not ready for a commitment. Now that doesn't mean that, it doesn't mean that he isn't going to be committed. But they're saying don't enable him. And what they mean by that is don't let him get away with it. So if he says he's going to call you at 7 o'clock, he doesn't. Don't answer his calls anymore. Just wait and make him earn it, because if he's serious, he'll earn it. If he isn't serious, he'll keep playing the games and he'll blow you off and, oh, yeah, she'll take me back or she'll do that kind of thing. That's what the divine is saying, or whoever divine is having come through. Because he's in a playing game kind of thing right now, even in his 30s. Yeah. Yeah. I teach life coaching too, so I can understand what the divine is saying, because there are a lot, I would say 90% of the guys out there are playing games. We as women, or, you know, well, can't say that. We as women, if we want to date a guy, we have to, yeah, and he can be your twin flame, but it doesn't mean that you're his twin flame for this earth. if that makes sense. You can be a twin flame and be friends from afar, but that kind of thing. But it's how much toxicity do you want to put up with? The games is a toxic behavior. So that's up to you. If you allow him to keep doing him, he's going to do it for the rest of your life in this cycle and will never stop. But if you start making him accountable and check him and make him, he ain't going to like it at first because he's like, you know, screw that. And then he'll go away for a while and realize what he lost. I know several men that have done that. And you have to do that if you want the commitment. The divine just said, you have to do this to get the commitment. What he means by this is you need to check him. You need to make him responsible. He's not taking you seriously because he knows what he can get away with. So he sees you as a safe person. And that's not something that you want to really feel like, if that makes sense. If you're safe, then that means you're like a teddy bear you can put in the corner and bring it out whenever you want, talk to it whenever you want, put it back when you don't want to anymore, take it out when you want to punch it, beat it up, yell at it, scream at it, put it back in the corner, you know, because that teddy bear is just there. So it's sort of that kind of feeling I think he feels towards you. Don't let him feel that way. You deserve best. You deserve the best and you deserve much more. And you can get it. You just have to be strong and check him. Check him, check him. And the more you check him, the more he won't get away with, the more he'll actually care for you. Because now you're standing up and believing in yourself. And you're standing up and believing that you are the woman that deserves the best. And then if you start going out with somebody else or trying to go out with somebody else, he's going to be there right in a heartbeat. Like, what the heck? Because he's realizing he's losing something that he really, really wants. And he'll grow up. He'll grow up. All right. I hope that helped. That is not from me. So that's from the divine. And you'll just have to, you really need to just ask the divine. The divine will answer you. You got to listen to your intuition. And I can teach you how to do that too. But that is the reading for today. So I really thank you for your questions. And I'm sure it's all going to work out no matter what. But the more you check him, the more he'll love you. All right. And if he doesn't like it and he leaves, then he wasn't meant to be. Check him for a while and see what happens. All right, you guys, this is Patti out for, now don't forget about the paranormal encounters live tomorrow. Bring a friend, subscribe, like, share. But if you subscribe, hit the bell, it'll tell you when I'm on. And again, these are paranormal stories that I've experienced and tips and how to deal with them as an empath, grow your abilities to not be afraid of them. And then the other one is about the moons and the energies at 3 p.m. tomorrow on the 14th. So if you're getting this beforehand, come see us on the 14th. Otherwise, I'll see you on the 23rd. Take care, guys. Bye, Crystal. Thank you.